What is going on, my StarCraft community, well, the Warcraft community, Modern Warfare 2 community? All of you guys are looking fantastic. Where are your girls? Are they hiding behind the computer? I think so. Giving you beej, and by beej I mean peanut. I mean bananas and jelly. Yes, she's giving you a bananas and jelly. Anyways, guys, I'm here to talk to you about why StarCraft is so awesome, and my personal build on how to completely rip kids apart. Um, so basically, StarCraft is an amazing game. I think I've talked about this before in my other videos. It's so just the campaign's so beautiful. The cinematics is just absolutely stunning. A game has never really taken me by the animation as much as StarCraft has in terms of cinematics. The in-game graphics are amazing also, but not in comparison to like the cinematics at all. Um, Cinematics are just breathtaking. But basically, guys, my strategies for multiplayer in StarCraft 2 is very simple. I'm sorry I couldn't put this in video format or in gameplay format of my replays to show you how well this not spec, but how well this build works. So basically, what I like to do is I like to build, like start off just putting your SCVs out on the minerals. They're mining it up. Build one more so you can just keep going with your economy. Next, what I like to do once I reach 150 minerals, not 100 minerals, because I find this more important. I build the barracks right at the entrance of where your base is. And then while one guy's working on your barracks, you have more in economy build coming up. So you're going to want to build your supply depot right next to that, or not right next to it, but to the side of it or next to it. It's not a big deal. I prefer right to the right of it so that I can lower my supply depot if I had to bring some infantry out, even though I don't use infantry. Huh? Anyways, um, after that, I like to build. After the barracks is done, I like to build a not what is it called? A bunker. Then once I put the bunker down, I start building up troops. But make sure that your SCVs go back to the minerals so that you're not wasting that time and building up more materials. Um, the next thing that I like, oh my God, the Halo Reach commercial. I'm watching a Halo Reach commercial. This is pretty intense. Anyways, sorry about that. So what you're going to want to do is build your bunker, put your bunker right in the middle between your barracks and your supply depot. And you should see the corners kind of line up so that you can like see where the slanted slope is and then where your guys is. And what this is called is like containing a choke point, and it is very crucial that you do this because it will stop any rush, especially when you're fighting Zerg. I just got done playing 2 games against people who use Zerg, and it's just bad news when I see them. There's just like why do you do that? Like I already have infantry. Oh wait, I already have infantry in the bunker. Your freaking Zerglings won't do jack. Um, okay, once you're done after doing that, once you're at 13 or once you're at a certain amount of minerals, a normal strategy to do is when you're at 13 SCVs, you're going to want to build 2 refineries or 1 refinery. It doesn't matter which one. But what I like to do once I've built my barracks, I like to build 2 refineries. Once I get those going, I'm prepared to defend against the rush in my bunker with my infantry, and I'm also building my economy. So I've already knocked out 2 birds with 1 stone. After that, build a couple more SCVs while the refinery is building. Actually, no, skip that. Don't do the SCVs. Research the recon base thing where you have the satellite and you can build moles. Dependent on what map I'm on, I like to put the mole down in the mineral. But if I'm on a map but that's only on a map where I know where the other person is. Where I don't know where the other person is, I like to recon the area with my swirly reconnaissance of doom. Once I've done that, build a factory. once the factory is up, build some SCVs, put them on the minerals. And if you're having trouble with gas, which I had a really trouble until the end of the campaign that I faced, you're supposed to have 3 SCVs in each refinery, and that helps so much with the gas attain or gas economy, and you keep building and building and building. Um, and then what you're gonna want to do after you build your factory, you're gonna want to build a tech lab. And then if you have enough minerals by then, you can after that build a factory, or not a factory, but starship or starport. Starport. So you build your starport. That's good. But once you're done, while the starport's building, research the siege tank thing where they can land and do like and a ton of damage. And then once the starship is done, research one Viking, and then once you're done, and while the research or not research Viking, build one Viking. After while you're building one Viking, build one siege tank. And even if the research on your tech lab isn't done, it's very good to just have that little bit extra defense against ground units. Then you put your siege tanks on each side, one on the side of the bunker and one on the side of the supply depot. So you'll have incoming dual shells killing that infantry and or whatever zerglings, sword guys, I don't forget what they're called, and then bunkers shooting forward. So you got great defense. And then after you've built your two, or I've skipped ahead. I'm sorry. Once you build your one siege tank, put it there. Take your Viking, and if you know where they are, fly it over there and start killing workers. Don't kill anything else. If you're if you're fighting a Zerg player, you might want to kill overlords if they're building a lot of Zerglings, so your Viking doesn't die. But if you find yourself against people who are still building up to their thing that they think they're gonna win, kill workers. Workers control the economy, and the economy equals units. And you don't want units coming over while you're still trying to build stuff. And then just do whatever you feel is necessary. Defense, 2 siege tanks with the research done on them so they can go into standstill mode or siege mode. And then once you built that one Viking, build another star port, and then while that one's building, build another Viking on your one that's already built. And by the time that your star port is done, by the time your starport is done, a Viking will already be up. And then research a reactor on your first starport, and then build another Viking on your starport that's not done. And you can build another factory if you want. If you want to build more siege tanks, or if you're having to switch into a siege tank mode, if you're getting a lot of stuff that's killing your like a lot of infantry, you might want to switch into siege tank mode if they're building a lot of marauders and a lot of Thors. And then once you just have enough minerals, you can just start like bringing out a ton of Vikings, and that is why the Vikings in the old age were so good. They could sail across the sea and destroy ships, and they could also go land and pillage people. And that's why Vikings are so good and versatile, is because they can attack ground units and air units, and you can switch them so fast. And it is so beautiful when you see like another person with Vikings, and they land to attack. And when they land to attack your ground units, but you're going up because you see them coming down, and then you can just fly away, and then it's this easy mode escape, and it's so wonderful. I love Vikings. Vikings is my only way, and I will stick to that till I die, unless I get into higher brackets to where I'm gonna have to research more different types of gameplay. But the spec that I'm using is not spec, but build I'm using is called Mech, and it is a very well built strategy. I think. I have my own opinion. You guys have your own opinion. Leave comments if you have questions, guys. This is kind of a difficult and confusing thing for me to explain, but I hope you guys enjoy the video and have a great day.